There's a lot in this, I really didn't realise. Hey everybody, welcome back to another video. Today I'm really excited. I've had this idea in my head and I need to nail it. It's been in my head for a bit over a year and it's kind of just been poking at me slowly. So this evening I'm going to try and nail that shot. So it's going to be probably one of the trickiest shots, if I can pull it off, that I've ever done. So I'm kind of excited about that aspect of it. Yeah, so I'm going to talk you guys through it, and hopefully by the end of this video I've produced something. Okay, so my idea is I'm going to be flying my drone, and attached to my drone via fishing line is going to be my flash. My flash will also have a light attached to it here. So it's going to be hovering from the drone like that. Now, you're probably wondering what the torch is for, so I'll get back to that. I'm going to be controlling both the drone and my camera. So I've found a lanyard that I can use to hang that off my neck. And then on my camera, I'm going to be using my 100 to 400mm Fuji, and I've also got the receiver for my flash. So I'll be able to control my flash from my camera, and I'll also be controlling my drone. I hope this all works. But back to the torch. As I said before, it's going to be hanging off here like that, and the torch is just going to give me light so my camera can focus on the subject in the dark. So I'll see how that goes. It's pretty bright for a little torch. Yeah, see how we go. I'm going to do a little test run this afternoon before it gets too dark, and that way I can see how my drone takes the weight of both the flash and the torch. So yeah, we'll see what happens. And one other thing, I also have been watching the weather, the tide and the swell, so it's all kind of lining up. There's going to be a little bit of wind, but we'll see how it turns out this evening. It's starting to become pretty calm out there, which is looking good for me. So fingers crossed. So they're both synced together, and I'm just going to go outside now and do a couple of test shots before I even hook it up to the drone, just to see if it's all working well. I think if I start tying knots, then it's going to become all uneven. So what if I can just tape it? But will it hold? It should hold. Hope it does. So that's linked over once. I'll tape those two ends to the flash. Shit. So round two, the fishing wire definitely didn't work, so gone with a bit of cardboard and see if I can strap the flash to the bottom of that. So I'm in the car park. I just rang up Marine Rescue or the Coast Guard just to let them know that there'll be some flashes going off, and it's not a boat in distress if anybody sees it going off. So I just thought I'd give them a heads up. Yeah, I'm pretty excited. I'm also shitting myself that I might lose my drone and flash into the water, which is a bit over like $2,500. But see how we go. So last night didn't exactly go to plan. After the fishing wire debacle out the front, I kind of made up a new rig. So I got a bit of cardboard and I've rigged up the hot shoe of the flash in there, so then I could clip and have my drone like that. My first flight with it went well when it went up and it sort of hovered and stayed there. It was quite loud because of the weight on it. And then I took it out to the point where I was going to shoot these waves, and there was a little bit more wind out there, and as soon as I put it up, it started to get a bit of a wobble, and I was lucky. I had a buddy with me, and he sort of helped me out a little bit. Thank you, Bryce. And yeah, I was sort of adamant to try and keep it up and get the shot, but I think if I didn't bring it back in, I don't think I'd still have the drone. It just kept getting the death wobbles and started to spin, and I didn't get any footage of it, but there was just so much going on. So I brought it in after a bit of trouble getting back in because it kept wobbling as we were trying to land it, and we grabbed it eventually, and then we took the flash off the drone and Bryce aimed the flash and the torch at the waves, and I took a few photos. So I'll show you these photos. I've just edited them, so just have a quick look at these, and yeah, this is what I come up with. So here's a couple of test shots I did, one inside with the receiver and a couple outside just to get the distance, and then this is when we first got to the rocks and started shooting after the drone didn't work. A lot of it was out of focus, and then I started to use manual focus and just kept trying to get it, and eventually I got it pretty close, so I just kept it at that. That's one without the flash, bit of blur. These ones here, they were pretty cool. I was pretty happy that I was actually able to get them in focus with manual focus out there in the dark with the limited torch lighting. And yeah, some of these shots, they're pretty cool, pretty different. Not what I had in mind, but obviously circumstances changed for me when I was out there. I did like the ghosting there on the top of the waves. It looks pretty cool. Bit of a flare, but yeah, that's about all I got. They're okay. Nothing special to me. And yeah, so I decided to go back in the morning because I don't know, I wanted to nail something good, and I had it all in my head, but obviously the drone thing didn't work, so I went back with my long lens and my flash, and I used the morning light. It was a really nice morning, lots of color out in the horizon, and I used my flash like the highest setting I could use, and sort of slowed down my shutter so I could get like a speed blur, motion blur of the waves, which a few came out really, really nice. I'm pretty happy with them, and I'm stoked I went back to try and nail a shot. So I'll play a bit of a slideshow of these photos now. Let me know what you think in the comments below, and yeah, thanks for watching as always. Catch you next time.